Greetings everybody, welcome to my channel, Howling Alpha with your host Alpha. Today we're going to investigate Chihiro's brutal death over there. She's like strangled by extension cords over there, which I think they are, a rope or something. So we're trying to find out who did it, so stick around. Hopefully you can help me try to figure out who did it, because right now, amongst everyone here, I'm not sure who else actually did it, so or comment down below who you think it would be. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh man. Let's check out her body. Oh, okay, I can't. Nice, Diacula. For now, pay attention to the wall. Okay, huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? Well, yeah, I can plainly see that. I already took a notes. But if you want me to click on it, okay, pushy. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. No, really. I don't think that's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood doesn't sound like doesn't that sound kind of familiar? Yeah, he mentioned it. Of course, a murderous fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal methods. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written on the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly and slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack is a murderous fiend who grisly attacks were famous around the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps a work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in a school?
No way!
There's no way! But going as far as writing bloodlust in the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with stupid murderers. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room.
huh?
Oh, hi. She's gonna faint, right? Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was standing there. No, why? Why? Okay. She fainted. She fainted! That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over and collapsed. Toko started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime seeing blood. Yeah, we get that. Oh, so she's homophobic? I imagine she doesn't watch too many horror films then. Then isn't that a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she's passed out somewhere beside the room. I think it only happens if you sleep. Passing out is different. I don't think anyone can control passing out. No, I think that should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So since you didn't faint on purpose, that doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second!
That'd be horrible if, like, you faint and that's considered sleeping. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was a total loss of words. She leaped straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. Oh, Toko. You hit your head a little too hard there. In no time flat, she was just standing there. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her emotions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was that the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Oh my gosh, she ain't fine. Whoa. Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The word has a front and a back, and top, ending, and the bottom. The sea of truth is a web of lies.
Well...
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. Yeah, actually it is. I didn't even notice. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room in the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me. Very well, take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin our investigation right away. I can assume nobody has a problem with leaving Sakura and Mondo to guard duty again. Hold on a second. Rushing it to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right as rain! You don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works! No, Chihiro. Why you have to die? Then, that happened again? Is that what you're saying? Is another one of us? What? Another one of us killed a fellow classmate. What does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there nothing down there at all? Well, let you pray to mind if you want. Actually, I don't have any either, sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? You sure did, scum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Yep.
See ya later!
See ya. So please, do your very tippy top. I said that so wrong. So please do your very tippy top best on this investigation. He says some of the weirdest things.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Yeah. Explaining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take this anymore. I hate this too.
Help me!
I've had enough. Get me out of here. Oh, we can't get out, dude. You quit complaining. Yes, you have to do the investigation or you're gonna die. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just liquid. A dead body is simply an object. Jeez! You're very enthusiastic about all this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I be? How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump too soon.
What?
What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then I'll go off and die. Then go off and die somewhere else. Right now, go ahead. You waste of space.
Damn
A
you!
dead body is an object.
Piece of shit!
Tiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect, and I'll beat some out of you.
Calm down.
Jeez. Byakuya is kind of pushy right now. I'm kind of suspicious of him. Everyone, stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoto.
Because...
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. True. What? Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, don't gotta worry any longer. In any killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Oh, okay. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around killing everyone, your lovely school life would all come over. Will all be over, right? Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can kill everyone at once. New rule has been.
So then...
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle.
Yeah!
Just the one would totally be the murderer. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is
Very well.
waiting for you.
Very well for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the frick up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are going to go drop off Toko at her room. Nice. I'm going to get dropped off.
There is nothing to be done.
I have no time standing around here. We must begin an investigation to suit. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her to the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. I don't have any other choice. Alright, so let's do this. First of all, we better check a Monokuma file and see exactly what's going on. Alright. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki, and the first death was estimated around 2 a.m. Dang, she out late. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of the death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point of complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do it. Alright. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Oh, what do you want, Byakuya? Huh? Do you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, without purpose is quite dull. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what do you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during the investigation. I don't want to. Why would I want to help you?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allows you to solve Sayaka's case. Okay. Well, I guess if you're paying me, then sure. Solve. No, I just...
Stop talking.
You just seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have an honor contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come along with you? You're going in the most ignorant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. But it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Now, you stay right there. Let me investigate first, okay? Alright, so she was killed with a blunt object, which doesn't make sense why he would tie her up, though. Unless he tied her up to torture her and then hit her with a blunt object. I have no idea why someone would tie someone up just to... But she was killed instantly, so it wasn't torture. I don't know. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and there's bloodstain. There's a bloodstain. The bloodstain is on the dumbbell. Oh, yeah. Monokuma file says that the blow to the head with a blunt object is what the killer murdered. Does this mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Yes. Because if she was screaming, the locker rooms aren't soundproof, right? So, that means she would have not known what was about to happen. Which means her being tied up still doesn't... Unless the killer was trying to frame someone. Alright, so Genocide Jack is what they're saying that is. Why is this picture here? Supposed to have some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. This picture was in the boys' locker room. That's... I don't know. Me as a girl, I would not pay any attention to that. If it was... not inspiring for a girl, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered during the murder. Okay. Maybe some gross. Alright. Is there anything else? Alright, Mondo, what do you gotta say?
Yeah.
Dude had to be really complex about being... Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? You heard what Chihiro talked about, right? All I need to do is get stronger. Yeah, I do the same. She said that once more.
Yeah.
She did, which I guess explains why the trip down here. But did she really need to go get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. Complex. Okay, that was actually quite nice information. Thank you. I use the locker room all the time now. It's become a side of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. Oh, really, Sakura? She was very light to be true, and wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well.
I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. But you're saying she came here to exercise. But according to Monokuma file, she apparently was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it right then. Avoiding it. Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However.
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would come alone. She did want to start exercising, but specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needs support of others. Oh, so maybe she met up with somebody. And it sounds like Sakura doesn't know, so could it be Hina? So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret. But she also could have been with someone else? It is a possibility to think. Okay. Thank you, Sakura. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh, already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to go check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person at the wrong time. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I need to talk to Kyoto. I don't know why you... So, our next location? Huh? This place is related to the investigation. Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Why do you bring me along? If I'm gonna do all the work. I could have done this by myself. Alright, let's go to the locker room. Couldn't even see the crime, idiot. Okay. Well, my bad. Okay, dude, I don't see anything abnormal here. A gun? Maybe this gun was used. No, impossible. If that would treat Chihiro, would have rid of the holes. Okay. If you remember right, the card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, take it up with Monokuma. He said that, and then quickly sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Oh my gosh, he's been domesticated.
That's
It seems like Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's about the card reader.
Yep.
Yeah, the card reader seems to have been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room according to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it is impossible for 2 people in a row to go, though, while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of Iraq terrorist on the prowl, yeah, the grappling gun would slaughter him. Okay. And the school regulations prohibit anyone lending anyone their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correct. So then, that only means the girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only the boys can go in the boys'. In other words, Chihiro's body has been found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto. I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Kinda. I mean, yeah, sort of. I was thinking more of maybe... Chihiro... I don't know. Because she said she came in there, so... And only one of the girls can. Well, she was accomplished by somebody. So it had to be one of the girls. Unless No. That has to be, because none of the boys could have done it.
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. Answer has been in front of you this entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning your handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. I would accept nothing less from the prodigal son of a noble Tadagami family. If you manage to sniff out a loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet it would create... Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're testing me like a punny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that the loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have been loaning it to, so...
Why you?
I mean, I guess I could have stole it, but... Just listening to you makes me want to pass out, but like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking the mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Oh my... Let's head to the main hall. That'll help you understand what's going on. Why don't you just tell me what you think, instead of dragging me all over the place? We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Doesn't even talk. Okay, does that mean you figured out? I need to figure out for myself? Oh. Is that here all the time? There's a mailbox. Could it be something inside? It's e-handbook. Oh. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but why are there... What are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance the other day. It seems like the system was in place to e-handbooks to dead students get delivered in the mailbox. So these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm for yourself. Immediately turn on one of the e-handbooks, and when I did... Oh man. You're right, it's Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier. You could have just said it, dummy. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Yes. Okay. I see, yeah. Now I understand. Alright.
What?
Hell, hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when it started up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs? Oh my gosh. Yes, I understand. Flashbacks. You're right. I wouldn't be surprised if the handbook would break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey!
Now I'm really angry!
Okay. What? That e-handbook is essential to the student's life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, and it's a big deal. There's no way it could break that easily, but it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, that wouldn't do crap. But, even amazing handbooks have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want anyone to go breaking their handbooks.
What?
And Leon must have broke it somehow without realizing its weakness was right. Hard to say. You know what I think I think its handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But what makes you say that? How could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it was not broken, but the undeniable fact that it's not turning on...
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Hold on, Byakuya. Hold on, let me think. Wait. Byakuya didn't actually turn on Junko's. We just assumed he did. So... we're just assuming it's Leon's and Junko's. Sayaka is actually open, so we can eliminate that. But the only way to get into the girls' locker room is if you have a girls' handbook. And since Chihiro's a boy going into the girls' locker room, maybe he... I don't know if he would steal it, though. Anyways, I think it's Junko's e-handbook because that's the only way to get into the girls' locker room without getting bolted through holes is using a girls' e-handbook. So that's what I'm thinking so far. Okay. Okay then. I should be good enough for rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. That's what we've been doing, Byakuya. Yeah, we need to go find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Hold on, there's still more here waiting to be checked. Yes, what would you tell me? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely.
myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Please tell me more, Byakuya. If Murderous Fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else that could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal methods. They're like, okay, that's what I just said. They said he killed thousands of people, but gotta be an urban legend. Still, would one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're wrong. You're not wrong to wonder, but words mean little right now. You've been talking a lot, saying you have words mean little. I have something, I will prove it. I can show you. Then let's go! What do you mean? Okay, he's just gonna say the same thing. Yes. Alright. There's really proof. There's something there's somewhere I'd like to take you. That'll prove all the evidence you need.
It's all clear.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does something like that really mean? Hey, you two! Big trouble, we need your help.
I don't have time
We're
to
busy,
play with
leave
you.
us alone.
But
it's an emergency! An emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. Let's go. Please! It's a serious emergency, please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, Hina. But it's an emergency! Okay. What emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko, she's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What would she do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. You don't give one flip about Toko since this whole game, Byakuya. You don't care if anyone died, matter of fact. And Toko was someone you just couldn't stand. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm really suspicious of you, Byakuya. You're acting really strange. Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she's headed to the dorms, Toko's dorm, most likely. You're right. Oh, Junko, why? Toko. Hey, Toko! Toko's inside some kind of emergency. Oh yeah, okay, open the door! Oh my gosh, do I have to talk to you again? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency? Well, after what happened to the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. after a while, she came back to check on her, and you know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. That's what I tried to do. Well, let's give it a shot. Toko! Her little sprite on the door is funny. They were cute. The door swung open slowly and silently. Hey, girl. Hey, you don't look so good, honestly. What's up? You're sweating. Jeez, you got a fever? Holy crap. The aura of negativity flowing out behind the door forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Hey, checking on you.
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
We all are.
Leave me alone.
Why?
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Mm-hmm. No response? Really?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What? What? Hold up, Toko! Don't just shut your door like that! Are you saying you're... What was that? She's been acting like this the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. You mean she's really Genocide Jack? It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her there alone, so I tried to bust down on her door, but I felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Oh, is there two Tokos? Wait, she's not that strong, right? She don't look strong. Toko was scared enough to even bar the door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is why Toko is so scared?
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to pursue her? Byakuya! Hey, pretty boy. Come over here. She likes you. You talk to her. Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want. No, he's not nice. He is not nice. He's probably gonna like slap her around or something. He doesn't care for her one bit. Byakuya said to the front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments.
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Byakuya? Byakuya. What? Is that like Byakuya and Dracula combined?
It's Byakuya.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna call him that from now on. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack control her ever again. What promise? Whoa, I guess they're a lot closer than I thought. The door slammed shut. Even Byakuya can pull it out. There's nothing else we can do. Let's go back to investigation. Hold on, I told her he didn't care for her. But Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? About a promise.
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of those delusions of hers, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
why? Okay, he is really getting on my nerves, and I really hope he's the killer, so I can just strangle him. Composure. If I say I don't know, then that means I don't know. I just let Hina take care of her. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped out. I hurried up to catch up to him. I would just take my sweet time and let him get annoyed with me. But I didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him up to the front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Alright. I already looked at the books. The letter's not new. Oh, what's that? There's no clues we need. Okay. But they're coins, see? I didn't check the desk. Okay, what do you want to talk to me about? Is the evidence that proves that Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. For Byakua. Oh, I thought that was the door out of here to archives. Alright, let's go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. I thought that was a door leading out. That's why I didn't want to bother with it. Alright, I feel kind of silly now. Whoa, there's so many books files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words...
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Alright, well... What's this? There's a wooden box. It's empty. Though, judging by the smudges of the dust, it looked like there was something inside. Okay. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in here. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Oh yeah, the use for the lamp, huh? Not this lamp. Okay, let's look at the big bookshelf. Yeah. You have a sharp eye indeed. Select that file. Huh?
That's right.
The report of the presidential assassination. The original is kept in the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it right now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in peeking at it. Stop making a sound and turn to the files. Alright, well... Oh, I didn't want to click him. If you pay attention to your surroundings, I'm sure you'll discover that value for yourself. Okay! I didn't mean to press him. So many books.
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous. The details of all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth of the commoner. You mean like members of the Dieters? No, I mean the ones broke out, the secret council controlling everything in the shadows. If you're ready to disappear for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people out there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll let it go for now. No, I didn't want to click him. Oh, I thought I clicked him. I like zoomed in for a second. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into a bookshelf. Think of looking through them, I'll give you a little warning. Those files are graphic, disturbing photos of all kinds of crime scenes. This kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huh? But what do you mean? All of those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents to police eyes for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you expect to leak. Alright, what about the... Yes. Alright. I think I checked everything.
That's right.
That's a report card. Okay. There's nothing else, Byakua. Pay attention to surroundings. Boy. Oh, there's a desk lamp. But there was a desk lamp outside. Oh yeah, the same one I saw Byakua use in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with the lamp? It was here before when I moved it over there. It was too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Sorry, yawn, guys. So, you're finally beginning to understand the true splendor of the library. The entire reason I was interested in the library is because this room right here. It's a room classified governmental documents with police recordings, Things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like a total refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone pull all this off together? I suppose it goes to show how much Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. Huh. It's no use. I can't keep up with this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? Can you believe it so easily? Things that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what do you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think of your own common sense applies to me at all? Documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so no doubt. Alright, what do you gotta tell me? Why did I have to absorb this room, take it all in, for you to tell me what I didn't need to search for? Hold on a second, you're saying you read all these documents more than once? But it has to be, like, top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this in our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. The member of the Takami family has access to any variety of governmental-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How's that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me and my bloodline that allows me one day to bend the world to my will. But become such a ruler, I must know all the levels of this world backwards and forward. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not. Byaku is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading those reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's an excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. He could have just become a detective, like for real. Amongst all the reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. He talks way too much about this case. Maybe he's, like I've been saying, maybe there is a copycat, and he did it to make it seem like Genocide Jack killed him. Like, he is way too pushy and pushing it on this Genocide Jack killer. And Toko seems to think that maybe she's Genocide Jack. And that promise was when he probably found out. Somehow. I don't know. I don't know what the real correlation is, but that's what I get so far. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is a complete file case. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack's cases have been compiled in here. Because there's so many, I'll quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are 2 noticeable characteristics of every Genocide Jack murder. Thank you for telling me instead of having me to read this whole thing. First characteristic is every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. The second is when the victim was murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. Okay. But what's the murder weapon? Because a serial killer always has a favorite weapon. And dumbbells would have to think it's one of, like, fitness people. Can't be Sakura. Hina, maybe. But I don't see Hina being, like... I don't know. I mean, Toko... she's already claiming or hinting that she's Genocide Jack. But she doesn't... I don't know. She's a little complicated. That's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For a second characteristic where the victim is suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were the members of the police and the other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, online, nobody knew that aspect of each crime. The key officials and the killer himself knew of the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, okay, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. Okay, so how could the killer have known the suspended victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. The fact is, like, you're the only one that knows, because you just said you and the higher-ups and the killer only know. So it has to be you that knew and Toko. But it's just too convenient that Toko could be the Genocide Jack and the killer. Unless it's a copycat. Which Byakuya is still on my hit list of being a copycat. But I don't know how he got into the girls' locker room, unless he used Junko's. He must have used Junko's to get in. So, oh my gosh, okay. Okay, I think I'm piecing it all together. You're gonna die, sir. But in fact, the question is quite simple.
So in other
the
words...
culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
You're just trying to throw us off. That's right, there's the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself amongst the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack is really... Does a brutal, fiendish killer really just walking amongst us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of this little game. Now, don't you think it'd be good if you take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to figure out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down to your knees and beg, I might show you myself. Oh my gosh, Makoto, you don't do that. I swear, if you get on your knees, I'm done with this game. Byakuya, about Genocide Jack case file, would you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Thank God. Feel free to look in there, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file. I flipped through it with intense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where the photos of scene of the crimes had been collected. Oh! My gosh! The name Genocide Jack is written in blood. Okay, so that's accurate. But it's scissors! Chihiro wasn't even hit with scissors. It was a blunt object, so it is a copycat. Yeah, it is a copycat because it's Byakuya. It has all the names of the dudes. Yep. But the only thing became perfectly clear as I read, all the killers, countless victims were killed and suspended exactly the same way. Yes, it is the same way. But the killer didn't... Genocide Jack didn't kill this Chihiro because of the scissors. The scissors are the murder weapon of the serial killer's choice. So... knowing that the scissors are nowhere to be found because... Or maybe he got it from the warehouse. He could have gotten scissors from the warehouse. Maybe he just didn't look or something. But yeah, this is a copycat. It's not the real thing. So even if Toko is Genocide Jack, she didn't do it. And the scene was very murder. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodless was left of the victim's own blood. Yes. Okay, now take a look at the next page and you'll find things more to the next page. Alright, the scene again. profiling results. All of the crimes took place either in the weekdays, at night, or during the holidays, either day or night. The most common time the serial takes place was holidays or in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could suggest that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspects lingered at the scene, but then they did leave. They were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely that there's any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspects may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So in other words...
Okay, so the key point of this culprit may as well have split personality, which Toko seems to have had when she hit her head. A split personality like the kind you see on TV? So I'm a part of another totally unbelievable story. This is one way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya! I hope I never get paired with him again. Let me just do my own investigation. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried up out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have something I need to take care of before class trial. Oh, really? Where are you going? Let me follow you now. Because you're really suspicious all of a sudden like that?
I don't
exactly.
have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misperceptions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? No, but now I kind of want to. You're being really weird right now. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. You're the one that wanted to blame me for! Why am I getting punished? Oh my gosh. I hope you lose your glasses and you can't see for the rest of this trial. Move on the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Just like that, he was gone. As quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything to get tossed around. But at the same time, I discovered something really important, including thanks to him. Yeah, true. You know, you gotta look at the positive side. Genocide Jack. He's really the one that killed Chihiro. Well, Genocide Jack's a girl, right? Toko's a girl. So... I mean, it could be Genocide Jack because they don't know who the person really is. So it could just be a name given. And that murderous fiend is one of us. Who is it? I have to find out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene where the girls' locker room should check the boys' locker room too. The others might have come up with the same info, might be find useful while I'm at it. I can't read, I'm sorry guys. I need to find out everything I can. Alright. Go back to the room. Oh, Boomy. Move out of your way. Alright, let's check out the boys' locker room. Oh! Wait! That poster was not in this room. Wait! Wait! Hold up. That girl that was bent over was in this room. Why would someone switch posters? Maybe this was in the girls' room. Why would they switch posters? Like I said, if I was a guy, I wouldn't want to look at a boy band. Girls would want to look at the boy band. Okay, hold on. Things are getting weird. Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado Toronto. Wow. Somehow, it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room. Yeah, exactly. And this mysterious stain. This strange stain on the carpet. It looks like... I don't know what it looks like. It looks like mud or something. What is it? Alright. Doesn't look like anything suspicious here. room. I'm going back to the girls' locker room. Alright. Hey. Hey, Kyoto. Have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of? What? There's something besides the investigation. What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just can concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me leave you with one advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. There's also her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. Maybe I'll be praying for success. With that, Kyoto turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. Yeah, I guess. But where is her handbook? That's definitely worrying. Alright. Sorry, girl. I'm gonna look at your body again. Kyoto said to examine the body more thoroughly. Well, she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Shiro's hands were bound with what it looks like some kind of rope. That don't look like rope. Rope was used to prop her up in kind of crucifix position. Huh? Yakuwa, that's an extension cord. I knew it didn't look like rope. This sucker went to the library to get an extension cord, placed the lamp in the archives to make it think that he was using it for the lamp inside. Ooh, we gonna get you now. Wait, so then that's not a rope after all. The more I think about it, it's not the only thing that concerns me. The fatal, the blow to the head. I mean, someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's no use of being suspended and the fatal blow. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking in the beginning. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much of either of them. Yeah, there was no knives, there was no puncture wounds that would have been stabbed. But seeing them against looking through Gentai Jack's file, something's not quite right. Yeah. Okay, what does this all mean? Let's do it. There's one more thing that's likely tie the mystery together. The true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. The plug might help look Genocide Jack case one more time. Do I have to go all the way back to that library? I swear to gosh. Hold on. Sakura.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence was here, especially weak. Her body, her soul.
No forgiveness!
Okay, Super Saiyan. Chill. To target such a hopeless being is unforgivable. What a wrench do such a thing. I cannot forgive this! Alright, let's look at this. Can we compare the... Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, it's definitely strange about this. Okay, they can switch. Definitely. I don't know the reason. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Okay. There's nothing else. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since they opened up, since he and I used it together. Okay, then, can I ask you something? What do you think about the posters in the boys and girls' locker room that have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I've never paid attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. Oh, really, Sakura? Tell me more. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse, and not with the highest quality, but it does have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass after exercising. Anyways, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and left a stain. Stain? The stain in the boys' locker room! So that's not... The posters aren't... They created a whole new locker room setup. Wait, hold on. There was blood on the boys' locker room poster and the blood on the boys' locker room carpet rug, whatever you call it. And the blunt to the head doesn't match with the strangling of the body right now, so could have the murder been in the boys' locker room? And in order to freak everybody out, they moved it into the girls' locker room. But why? To frame one of the girls? To frame Genocide Jack, which only one person knows is a girl. Oh, Byakuya. Byakuya. Oh, I can't wait to see his execution. I really don't. I can't stand him. Okay. But I don't see any stains on the carpet now.
Course.
Exactly. I've noticed that earlier and the stains have disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, I haven't unusually clean. Isn't it unusually clean as if there was never a stain to begin with? Okay. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Let's compare it. Yes. Oh, we can't compare it? Like the posters? Got it. Okay, we gotta look in the warehouse to see if there's any scissors or whatnot. Let's see. Hi, Celeste. Man, this is a long investigation, I'm just saying. Byakuya made it like 30 minutes. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing, and absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From foods to clothes to towels, there's nothing but an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but you have found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well, I'll tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Why are you out here this late? You're the one that said not to go out of your dorms when it was nighttime, and it's clearly murdered at 2 a.m. Or was this before nighttime? Because if she was going at 2 a.m., that's when she was killed. That'd approximately still be way after 10 p.m. So Celeste, why are you out avoiding your own rule you made?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Why are you in a hurry? She must be meeting someone. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost as if she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed it was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. So were you! You were out too! She had broken our rule, and none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of a track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said Shakira was carrying, which means the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. It's been added to the truth. Alright, that was useful, thank you. Hey, how's Toko doing? Hey Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out, she just keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I left her there. You left her? My head was all swimming and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah!
But don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm so worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course he's eating a donut. The two things I'm sure God created, outer space and donuts. Wow. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. But I would have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Well, it was a bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And that wasn't just us either. It was like she strayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know, she talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to just be shy around your own sex? It's totally fine. But totally fine with the opposite sex? I mean, I'm not shy around girls, but I tend to go towards guys in a group because, I don't know. I guess it's my style. I relate to them more than girls. I'm not like a girly girl. I don't really talk about like shopping and stuff. I'm more of the sports, mudding and all that stuff. So I tend to, especially with gaming, well, back growing up, girls didn't really play a lot of games, and so having that similarity and common interest more with guys than girls, I can see how she would go towards the guys if she had, programmer. That's not really a girl thing, so it's more like a nerdy type, so she would feel more comfortable talking to the guys about it, I would think. But, I don't know, being shy around the girls, that's a little weird. Oh, wait, maybe she was just used to the guy spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover. Oh, I mean, I guess. You think so? I really never saw her that kind of girl. Okay. Alright. See, there's a lamp in here, though. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it was definitely on. Yeah. He had the extension cord, but now he doesn't, and he used it to hang her. Ooh, okay. Yep. Oh, we're finally done! Dude, that took a long time! I mean, it was Byakuya's fault it took so freaking long, but...
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
I got a good idea who it is, so let's do it.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for.
Let's do it, come on.
The class trial.
Yep.
You remember where to meet, right?
Yes, sir, I
Please
do.
go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
No problem.
See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Alright guys, the investigation is over, and I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I want to know what y'all's clues or opinions on who it is in the comments below. I'm super happy and excited to know what y'all got to say. Let's figure this out together. I have a good idea. It's Byakuya. If anything, he's a part of it. I don't know if Genocide Jack actually killed, or like, I don't know. But I know Byakuya is really suspicious. I haven't found anyone else that's really suspicious, especially since Hina said that she shied away from all the girls, so technically it could possibly be a boy, especially since the killing actually happened in the boys' locker room. But I don't know how Chihiro would be able to get in unless she used Leon's handbook. Ooh, okay. That was my theory. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like on this video. Lets me know that you enjoy it. Lets YouTube know y'all enjoyed my content and you want some more. And subscribe to Joel Wolfpack. I'm always happy to have new wolves. Let's reach 100. So, without further ado, I'll see you next time, guys.